Friday. It's my work from home day. I'm so excited, and I thought I would try something new. I was going to film a little like plan the day with me, like little reel or short or whatever you want to call it in my planner. And then I thought, you know, I have a lot happening today, and maybe I would take you along with me. I've always wanted to vlog, but I've never been confident enough to do it. I'm always like, ugh, my life is boring. But that's actually, you know, I like the everyday vlogs. Like, I really love them. I love watching people just go about their day, and they're not boring to me. So I thought, you know what, just do it. Just do it and see what happens. So I'm going to, I need to get a little workout in, which I'm not going to film because it's a glute workout, and those are embarrassing. So I'm not going to film any part of that, but I'm going to do my workout, and then walk my dog, and then I need to, you know, get my planner set up for the day, work from home. My dog's gotta go to the groomer, so maybe I'll do a little before and after because he's like a little fluff ball right now, and then he's gonna come back all sleek. So groomer, and then I have a study session with a friend of mine for an exam I'm taking at the end of the month, and then yeah, more work, chores, like everyday house stuff, and of course using my planner throughout. So I thought I would take you along. Okay, I'll check in with you. I'll check in with y'all probably maybe on my walk. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. Full confession here. I tried to do this last weekend. We took a little day trip. We ended up doing like a little mini Gilmore Girls thing. And I tried to like film like our whole thing, and I was going to put together a little weekend vlog, and I'm so terrible at it, y'all. Like, all my clips were like 5 seconds and they were like nothing, and so I'm going to try again. I thought maybe one day is better than tackling a whole weekend. So I'm going to try just today and bring you along. So, all right, let me get started on this dang workout. I always avoid it. And then I feel better when I get it done, just like the shower. I always avoid it, and then I feel better. I do shower every day. I do keep clean. Okay, I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying, you know, okay, you know what I'm saying. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm not going to show you my workout because, again, glutes, but maybe I'll just show you where I do work out. So I have my whole little weights, this bench, this ball, a little mat, and then this whole little cart full of stuff. And so, yeah, usually what I do is I spend a few minutes getting all set, and then I'll sit here and stretch and put it off even longer. So what should take me like 45 minutes takes me like an hour and a half, because I will just sit on this lap and sit on this mat and contemplate life choices and be like, why am I doing this? Oh, right. So that way I can get out of a chair when I'm 65. Okay. So I finished my workout lifting, and now we're taking the sweet man for a walk. Fozzie. Oh. And probably won't film a whole bunch of this, just maybe him, because it is my neighborhood. Of course, I don't want to film anybody's homes or anybody's cars or anything like that. So I don't know. There's a little wooded patch, so maybe I'll film when we get there. But for now, let's look at little pasta pals. His name's Fozzie, but I call him, you know, just like any other dog, a bunch of names. Okay, we'll check in a little bit. Ugh, yucky. Got this nice little wooded area, so I let him come in here, especially since he's going to get groomed later today. So I let him come in here and get dirty. And I'm sure y'all don't want to watch him go to the bathroom, sorry. But yeah, it's just a nice little relaxing little walk, a little dense, and it goes back into a neighborhood, so it's kind of fun. getting the kids out to school. My husband's doing his thing. Did my workout, walked Fozzie, and got my coffee, as you saw. And so I am going to sit at my desk and plan, but my desk is like, I mean, I kind of wanted to just go ahead and like clean it before I film, but then like that's not real. It is chaos because I've been going through it with planners. Like I've been like a lot of other planner people wondering what I'm going to do next year, even though it's only September. And so I've pulled out all my undateds, all my dated old planners that I could possibly redate, different ring sizes. Like I'm in it and it's all over my desk. So maybe I'll just show you. Maybe I'll just, let's take a walk. Let's see how this goes. So yeah, we've got chaos here. These are old inserts, pocket inserts. I was going through looking for like anything blank. These are well, this is new, but these are older undated planners I was thinking about using. There's my A6 stack of covers that I'm like, why am I not in an A6? Because I have all these amazing covers. I mean, here's more. Oh wait, here's one more. An A5 I was toying with, blank papers, stickers, an Old Navy card. They lured me in, y'all. I haven't been shopping in literal years, and I went shopping last weekend and I bought a bunch of stuff on Old Navy, and they were like, hey, if you get a card, you'll get 30% off. And like a sucker, I did it. So I'm about to pay it off and never use it again because I know the trap. And then this right here, my friends, is the pile of death that I've been telling myself I'm going to get through for like 3 months now. And I just keep adding important stuff here and being like, I'll deal with it later. When is later? I don't know. So I need to clear off this. And then I'm going to sit down and make a plan for the day and get to work. So I shall be back. Okay. Well, the stack of doom is still there, but that's okay. I gotta fix that eventually. So, oh, I meant to show y'all. Yo, look at my mug. Look how giant it is. I bought it because it reminds me of Gilmore Girls, and yeah, we were on a rewatch. My husband had never seen it, and so we watched it, and now he's slightly obsessed. And we're actually on our second rewatch already. So I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks like one of the giant coffee mugs from Luke's. So I bought it at Home Goods. It was like $3. And so there we go. Okay. So I'm going to set up my laptop, and then I might go, actually, I'll just get into my planner. The nice thing about working from home is a lot of other people in my office also work from home on Fridays, and so no one really like checks in with anybody until like lunchtime, because everybody just kind of like knows that the morning is, I don't know, not that we're not doing anything, because we're obviously, you know, doing stuff. It's just like, it's kind of a little bit more relaxed than being in the office. Okay, so I'm in my personal again. I posted my pocket, what was it, like Wednesday or something, Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't know, because it was so cute. And I think we should all together as a planner community realize that the moment you put what you're currently using online, it becomes not at all what you need or what you can use, or I don't know, something happens where it's like, nope, that's not it anymore. There should be like a little warning, like, are you sure you want to post about this? Because it's going to immediately change. But the reason why is because I have some things coming up with my husband, some exciting things, and I need more space. And it basically literally, like, we got the word and we got the news that this was coming sooner than we anticipated. Literally the night that I had set this up, and I was so excited about it, I was like, oh, shoot, I need more space. So I went back to my personal, which is fine because they're pretty much the exact same thing. It's like they are set up to just go back and forth, so it's fine. Okay, so I always start off, check off my day. I have this little tracker from my personal trainer where I'm supposed to, not supposed to, but I do like doing it, where I can color code my days as like a daily reflection in terms of, did I meet my goals, whether it was like nutrition or fitness, you know, all of that. And she came up with this color coded system, which as a planner I love, because I'm like, girl, yes, let me get out my Stalogy dots and get to work. So I fill out that, and then I usually go to my monthly just to make sure. I always put my monthly stuff on my weekly, but I go back just to make sure I didn't change anything or add anything. And then of course I go to my weekly and I check off my habits. You know, I haven't taken any of my morning pills this week because I forgot to refill it, and I'm just like, whoops. But that's okay. I did read last night. So today I've already taken my walk. And okay, so that's that. That's for later. I did do my workout today. Yes, yes, okay. And then I do have these little daily sheets that I created last week. Let me see. I don't know if I don't know if that's going to be a good view. I did a little video on them, like I did a little short on them, and they're in my freebies folder, and I love them because I made this little strip at the bottom. Again, I don't know if this is going to come through, but I made this little strip at the bottom for either like quotes or notes or next day or washi. And so I've been putting little strips of washi over there. I think I'm going to go with this cozy. I don't know, is that coming through? This little cozy. It's Coffee Monster's Co. Of course it is. It kind of matches my mug, y'all. I think I'm going to put this at the bottom. I didn't do it yesterday because I was at work, and I don't generally carry any of this stuff with me at work. I don't carry washi, or I have one sticker book in my little supplies pouch, but that's it. I don't generally carry a bunch of stuff because this is my like messy planner. This is the one that I use daily. That's just scribbles. Like, I just need to be able to get in there and not worry about what it looks like. If it's cute, I just need it to be extremely functional. These are Lindsay Scribbles, the ghosting pin monthlies, and I ended up changing them because I had my own, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna use my own. Oh, these are extras I printed out yesterday. Okay, so is it required that I put like a little tiny sticker at the top of this? No, it's not, but I'm gonna do one anyways because it's Friday and I want to. I feel like I could use a work from home type situation, and I know I have those stickers somewhere in here. I know. Oh, you know what? I actually have a couple of Zoom calls today, and there's this little Zoom character, so I'm going to put that over here. Let's see, and today is Friday, September 12th. The weather is on my phone, which I'm using to record, so I will put that in later. And then I usually do a timeline on the left from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., which is ambitious because most of the time I'm in bed by like 9:30, 10. If not in bed, at least falling asleep on the couch, and where my husband's like, hello, go to bed. Let's see. We've done so much. The thing is I should probably do this before I do anything else, but I know myself, and if I sit down, I will just start playing in this or start working, and then I won't get my physical activities done. And so I'm like, yeah, I got to do that first. So let's see, we did workout, walk, work from home. Fozzie's going to the groomers at 12:30, which turns out my husband's actually going to take care of that. I thought I was going to have to do the drop off and pick up, but apparently he is going to, and I'm like, yay. I have a Zoom call at 2, and then I have later tonight, I'm a part of the Planners and Wine Patreon, and there's a live recording or a live call. I get them confused sometimes. I got it in my calendar that at 9 o'clock, so I'll be there for that. And so, yeah, so today's Friday, so I always do my Friday clean, which is basically just picking up all the areas, making sure the dishwasher is empty, making sure, like, you know, the trash is taken out, which I've already done all that actually. And then I usually sweep, vacuum, like all the rugs and all of that. I basically get it all ready so that way tomorrow on Saturday when I wake up, it's a fresh house and it's not like, oh my gosh, I have to spend the first half of the day cleaning. So, all right, we're gonna stick with that for now. Okay, so that's my daily setup, and then the rest I don't think I need to mess with. I mean, I do have my work planner, so I do need to address that. Oh, you know what? I did do that, so I need to take that off the list. So this is my little work planner down here. So let me see what I have going on. Okay, I need to check in with my coworker, which that is always a phone call on Fridays because we're not there obviously in person to talk to each other. So I need to check in with her and I will be back. Okay, y'all, I'm taking a break from work. I realized that since I don't have to do the grooming appointment, like pick up or drop off, that I could powder like the rugs, you know, that carpet powder stuff, because my dog won't be here, and I can do that and then vacuum, which I was going to vacuum later, but now that he's not here, I can get it done. But while I'm waiting for that to, you know, I do it like 15-20 minutes. I'm going through my planner shelves, covers, planners, Archer and Olive notebooks, because I have a stack that I need to incorporate down here, and I have all these old coiled planners that I just wanted to keep the covers and I never got around to it, so I'm going to do that now. But I just thought I'd give you a quick update. I'm going to do this quickly, change out the laundry while I'm down here, change out the dehumidifier because this is a basement in New England, so it needs to be constantly emptied. And oh, there's my timer that the carpet powder is done. I'm going to give it a few more minutes though. And do all that kind of stuff down here instead of taking a true lunch break and then go back upstairs and get back to work. So I will see you in a little bit. Taking a little couch break with my coworker here. Pals, look how handsome you look with your little scarf and your little haircut. I know, you look very handsome. Are you tired? It's a long day at the spa, huh? All right. Good talk.
World. And so that is a theme that you'll see throughout the house as well. I'm partial to lighter colors. I love blues and beiges and browns. I think they're more livable. Occasionally I will feel that I need to have a shot of color, but I'd rather make that shot of color something that is a pillow or a piece of art rather than an entire sofa. I've had the wonderful opportunity to work on several projects with a friend and designer from Dallas, Texas, whose name is Kathy Kincaid. And she and I have done so many projects together that she pushes me at times to go outside my comfort zone. And as a result, I think the projects are more dynamic and interesting. We've worked on projects all over the country, so it's kind of fun to think back how there's a thread. All the houses have a consistent look, but they definitely reflect the locale. And I think this house that we're sitting in right now reflects the look of Beacon Hill.
Okay, y'all. I think I am going to probably close out my first vlog ever. Thank you for joining me. Thank y'all for staying with me. If you made it to this far in the video, I appreciate it. It was my first time, so I'm sure it was rough. I'm sure people probably like, lady, what? This is boring. But I had fun doing it. I did. I had fun. You know, there was things where I'm like, do I record this? Do I not record this? But either way, you know, you have to start somewhere, right? You have to learn somewhere. And hopefully it was at least partially entertaining. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If no one else likes it, that's okay. I'm proud of myself for trying. And I'm grateful for you guys for watching and for being here. And I hope you all have a good weekend. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.